Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is May 16th. Abraham Lincoln tops every list of the best, most popular presidents every single year. I'm sure everyone knows a lot about his life and presidency. He and his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, had 4 children, all boys: Robert, Eddie, Willie, and Tad. Only Robert lived to adulthood. Robert Lincoln graduated from Harvard in 1864 and began attending Harvard Law School. After 4 months, he left school to join the Union Army. He was placed on General Ulysses S. Grant's staff in the final months of the war and was present at Lee's surrender at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia on April 9, 1865. After his father was assassinated, Robert moved to Chicago with his mother and younger brother Tad. He attended law school and was certified to practice law in 1867. The following year, he married Mary Harlan. They would have 3 children, 2 daughters, Mamie and Jessie, and a son, Jack. Robert served as Secretary of War and Minister to the Court of St. James. He continued to practice law and was general counsel for the Pullman Palace Car Company. When George Pullman, the founder of the company, died in 1897, Robert Lincoln was named president of the company. In 1911, he became chairman of the board, a position he held until 1924. He died in his sleep in 1926 at Hildene. He was buried at Arlington National Cemetery. But back in the summer of 1864, fresh out of Harvard, Robert first visited Manchester, Vermont, with his mother and younger brother Tad. The place must have made an impression, because 40 years later, in 1904, Robert would return to Manchester to purchase 392 acres of hill, valley, and stream. He would build his summer home there and call it Hildene. His children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren enjoyed their time at Hildene. His great-granddaughter purchased a few more acres, bringing the total acreage to 412. And in 1975, she left the estate to the Church of Christ Scientist. The estate included the acreage, as well as the 8,000-square-foot Georgian Revival mansion, more than a dozen historic outbuildings, a 1903 Pullman car, an observatory, a working farm, and a formal garden. There are 12 miles of walking trails that lead to the Dean Farm, greenhouse, and a floating boardwalk through the Battenkill wetland. In front of the house, visitors will glory in the formal garden. 1,000 peonies bloom in this design that mimics a stained glass window. Robert's daughter Jessie is given credit for designing the garden. Privet hedges represent the leading of the window, and the flowers represent the colorful glass. Down the hillside and behind the carriage barn are the kitchen garden and cutting garden. These gardens were originally designed for growing fruits and vegetables for the family. The cutting garden is, of course, a garden to provide fresh-cut flowers for floral displays. Today, Hildene offers a Plant a Row garden, inviting volunteers to plant a row of vegetables to be donated to a local food bank. There are also butterfly and observational gardens in this area. The butterfly garden includes nectar and host plants, a water source, and rest spots for shade and shelter. There's also a soft fruit cage for growing strawberries, raspberries, grapes, currants, and gooseberries. Hildene is also home to a wildflower meadow with apple tree alley and the hawthorn alley, which marks the divide between the formal and informal areas of Hildene. Hildene hosts school programs, summer camps, and an annual Lincoln essay competition for Vermont 8th graders. Hildene is open Thursday through Monday from 10 to 4:30 and is open year-round. There is a designated picnic area on the grounds, and if you forget to pack a basket, there are cheeses made right there at the Dean Farm Dairy and snack items at the gift shop. Self-guided tours are available, as well as pre-planned guided tours for small groups. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. Thank you for listening today, and thank you for listening every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.